What is up, everybody? Mallory Stainer here, and today we are doing a video on a deck profile for an overdress. And for all you people who know that I only have two overdress videos out there, this one's actually kind of special because it's part of my favorite clan, and I think the sleeves get away. But we're just gonna get straight into the deck profile, anyways. So we're gonna go into more detail about this now that I have more time. So for our ride line, we have one Luquier. Oh boy, let me turn on the lights for this because I know it's about to get a very deep conversation. Alright, so I got an SCR Luquier. BCS this weekend at New York was actually pretty fun because I got to trade, I got to meet like all my friends. Shout out to the guy who took all my Thavises for this deck because he gave me this entire deck. And shout out to my friend on Discord who met me and gave me like two of the cards that I needed, which are one-ofs currently, but I'm gonna buy later on. But shout out to the guy who gave me the entire deck for this with this in it. You're a real one. And I hope you, I don't know, get sent to heaven with like a bunch of like wives or something. We run Lillian. Lillian obviously is here because of she's part of the ride line. I really liked her FR. I really do. Hopefully, you know, we get like a pack where like everything's like high rarity and I get to get like SPs of like the rest of the ride line. But anyways, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, you know, Luquier has her ability, kind of bless one, called 3 different grades, right? Beautiful. At the end turn, put cards in this hole, right? Luquier effects, yeah, right. Lillian, when rolled upon, soul charge 1, choose a card from soul to rear to put to hand. I mostly soul charge a trigger with her, so yeah, that's mostly one hand. Irina, when rolled upon, which is the funny part, is that it doesn't say what I can put. It just says when rolled upon, choose the top 7, put a card from soul to from there to soul. So yeah, I loved it a lot. I run Leonella. A lot of people tell me, "Hey, you don't have to put, you know, a Silver Thorn starter," and I just say one word: Silver Thorn is silver. Not one word. That's one sentence. Silver Thorn is Silver Thorn. Leave it in the deck, right? I don't want people, you know, being confused on what I'm playing. No, I want people to know exactly what I'm playing. All right. I want to flex. All right. This is like the entire basis, all right, of my life's existence. It's a Luquier deck, so obviously we're running 3 Luquiers, right? 3 Luquiers because we need Persona, which is like the most weirdest part to me because I don't play Overdress like that. Persona rides weird. That's why I bought the Messiah deck set. 4 of the what you calls it? 4 of the order, which I do run these in an upcoming deck that I'm working on for premium, which also runs this Luquier. Please don't make fun of me. I just know that's stupid. We run 2 of the counter charger, which might get cut, which might not. I don't know, because the new stuff is actually synergizing with the stuff that I put in the deck as a one-ofs, which is very funny indeed. I don't know how I'm doing it. Moving on to our grade 2s, we run 4 of this, which is also very good in premium. I run this in premium. Obviously, you know, this just gets to be played from soul, does multi-attack shenanigans. This is just a counter charger, right? Obviously, I use this to use it on this because I really do want multi-attack and I want this to be high. So, not smoking, just high numbers. I run this in my Silver Thorn premium deck that I'm working on, which I'm going to do a mini deck profile one day. We run one of these. Actually, one of these is worth it because, honestly, I see it more consistently as a one-of for some reason. But I might get 2 because I do want to like drop down the next card to like 1. So next grade 2s we are running disgracefully 2 more Lillians. Because when she's placed on Guardian or on Rear Guard, if I have Vanguard Luquier in its card name gets +5, which is actually the best part. Honestly, I run this in Luquier Premium because it just gets +5 when placed, and all I need is a Vanguard Luquier in his card name, which is basically your entire deck, right? So, if that's the basis, that's literally it. Honestly, like this is like the best grade 1-2 selection so far. It's working, and I love it. Grade 1s, I obviously run like 4 PGs and 1 Elementaria, cause Chrono Jet's out there, and he's like a very weird matchup because like my match was long. I don't know how to put that. It's just that my match was long with Chrono Jet, alright? I'm gonna clear this out the way real quick. So, when I was playing earlier, testing out this deck, you know, seeing what I can do, as a Pale Moon main, I actually found it very funny that I can naturally play this deck more than every overdress deck. We're a Falcate Performer next. We want the Order in Soul, let's be honest. I sometimes screw myself over by putting the grade 3 countercharger in Soul with Rising Dragon skill. But as long as I can, you know, do the thing, it's awesome. Alright. You run 3 Rising Dragon, which is actually perfect for me at 3, because even in Premium I run him at 3. I run 2 of the normal ones from V, and then I run 1 of him. One other thing is that the Irenas in my deck are also from Overdress in Premium. I'm working on the deck, I swear to God. I'm working on it, I'm trying to make it work. But yeah, this is good because obviously it brings numbers. We run one of the Ling because this is actually like the closest thing to like OG Irina. I want to run it back at 2 of, which I might just drop a Falcate for that, because actually I see Falcate more as a 3, so I'm gonna drop it to like a 2 for Ling. We run one of these, which also I might drop another Falcate to run another one of these. Well, it's perfect as a 1 of so far. But either way, Ling synergizes with this card because you can put it into Soul, and it also synergizes with the grade 2 because you put into Soul, bind, search your deck for the grade 3, put it into Soul, right? So yeah, that's the basis of like our grade 1s. I'm hoping to get like FRs for like the Pale Moon stuff because that's actually what I'm doing. I have like a ton of FRs for like stuff, right? Hopefully. This deck is very funny. It runs 4 crit, 4 fronts, heals, 3 draws, and an OT. When I was building this deck, I wanted to run 8 crit. I just didn't know where my Diabolos crits were. But she's actually really good for shield value. Riley's good for shield value. I actually wanted to add her into the deck the most. I knew she was the most expensive for me to get at some point when I was building this deck, because I was gonna buy it like separately. But I finally got her thanks to that guy, by the way. And I finally got the OT. I actually have 2 of these now. I put in 1 in Chrono Jet because I actually bought Chrono Jet. Oh my god, I want no one to laugh at me, but I bought Chrono Jet. But anyways, yeah, this is my entire deck setup. I run these 2 crits because a lot of things have original crit now, and I can't lie, I'm kind of mad about that. So yeah, I run this OT. A lot of people running the blue OT for Luquier, but this OT for me works perfectly because I am a strategic Pale Moon player and I'm not an amateur. So yeah, so this is basically my entire Luquier deck. This actually might be my main deck for D. So if you guys ever go to like a BCS or anything, just saying, you know, you see this list in either New York or New Jersey, just saying, this might be me. Anyways, see you all there. See you on the next video. Careful, I'm coming for all y'all.